Hi everybody, Alex Employee here from Expert Forex, and I hope you have a fantastic 2025. What we're going to be talking about in this video is our link to success service, where you can link your account, any broker account, to our service and copy the trades that a really competent trader is making using trading robots. So the service is based on trading robots, and what happens is that you receive a receiving robot and you can then copy those trades into your own account. That's how the service works. Really quite easy. So the real skill is to be able to select the very best accounts to link to. And that is what this video is all about. I'm going to show you a new guide that we're providing for you to create a short list of linkable accounts very quickly. But firstly, let's go through some of the changes we're making in January 2025. Firstly, we have a money back guarantee. Now, a lot of traders don't want to trade some of these services because they're scared that they're going to be paying money and they'll never see that money again. Now, with a money back guarantee, you will receive any money that you've paid to participate in the linking service. Now the biggie is we are now offering a 30-day free trial for you to use the linking service and to experience the fantastic results that others are experiencing. Now this will be available in the next week or so, so I'm giving you an early warning that this fantastic facility will be available, and please make use of it. It has a 30-day time limit, but after 30 days you will be so excited by the results that you get that you will then move into the ongoing linking and copying service. And then lastly, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be improving your ability to select robust accounts to trade. So in December, I made this video, which was a major breakthrough, because what had been happening in the past is that traders were just using the wrong criteria to make these account selection decisions. So this was a major breakthrough, and if you haven't watched this video, please go and watch it. I explain exactly which factors should be taken into account. We've also displaying it in a much better user-friendly way, and it makes it so much easier to find winning trading accounts. And here's another video that I made in December which expands on this concept. So we're kicking off 2025 by supplying you with a short list of the 12 most robust trading accounts in the service. So this is an immediate shortlist. We have 70 odd accounts in the service. It is a lot of accounts to analyze, and therefore you can go cut through all of that and just focus on these 12 accounts. So what do we look at when we select these 12 accounts as a short list of accounts that you can consider? So firstly, what we look at is not the whole history of the account, but the last 8 weeks, because that is the period that tells us how robust the account is and the ongoing success of that particular account. So the last 8 weeks, which is basically 2 months, is the most important period. And you'll see a lot of this analysis is based on 8 weeks. So then we say, all right, which accounts made the best gains in the last 8 weeks? And you can see all of these columns here are sortable, so you can go and sort them. If you don't like the gains, the biggest gains made in the last 8, you can sort on something else. But we went ahead and then we eliminated the ones that were in between that weren't that great. And so this is the first basis that we used. The second basis, and most probably more important, was the number of negative weeks in the last 8 weeks. So if an account like the top account there has 0, so it means that every week the account went up. And that's what you want. You want consistent success. You want to follow an account that is growing every single week, and that is what we have. And we've got a couple here that have had 1 negative week out of the 8. there's one that's had 3. But then when you look at the 3, you must say, okay, how much in total were those 3 negative weeks? And you can see here it's minus, let's say, $90, but it made a 660. So not too bad at all. Though those negative weeks weren't that bad. So negative trading weeks is another really critical factor that you've got to look at when selecting these accounts. Then the next one is and the next one that we look at then is what is the current loss? What is the current open trade situation? So what we want to see is a very small open trade balance that's coming through, and here you can see that one's got 837, but that's positive. You can see there's no negative there, so that's actually carrying a positive balance in at the end of the week that we are now reporting on. So again, you can look down this column and you can see that all these accounts had very small negative balances carried. The accounts are based on $10,000 accounts, but I'll show you that you can also use $1,000 accounts if you like. Now you can look at all the other columns that there are and you can sort them if you like, but those are the 3 main areas. We want a small holding loss, we want no negative weeks or very small number of negative weeks, and we want high income, which is what a lot of those accounts that we've got on this list provide you. And we also want a good ratio between the drawdowns, the actual total drawdowns, and there in this column it says the total negative weeks in the last 8. That's the total of all of those negative weeks, and we want that to be a small number compared to the gains that I've made. We want that to be small, because that's also important from a prop trading perspective. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the actual web page where you can find all of these items. So here's the link to success page. I'm only going to focus on things that are important to the topic of this video, but you can go down. There's a lot of graphs showing you the monthly returns that are being generated by the various accounts. And here we have the list of linkable accounts. So there are 64 accounts that are being linked to. On average, their gain is extremely high, over 100%, and the success rate is just under 70%. And if we go a little bit lower, it gives you a breakdown of the robots that have been used in the service, and they can be found in this column here, the robot for each account. Okay, now we get to the important part, is the risk management. How do we now select accounts? Here is a table that I've just shown you previously. Okay, so all these columns are sortable, and one of my favorite sorting is the gains in the last 8 weeks. So you go from large to small, and there you get a whole list of really good performing results, and you can then decide which ones you want to have a look at based on, firstly, the gains, but also the negative weeks that have occurred over the last 8 weeks, and then also the main one, again, as I've mentioned, is the current drawdown. What we've done for you is that on a weekly basis we will publish the top 12 accounts, and all you have to do is click on this link up there. So I'm going to do that. So click on that link, and it takes you to the schedule that we looked at earlier, and here are the 12 accounts, and you can see while they've been selected, they've got no negative weeks, very high returns, and low carrying losses. So we've made your job of finding accounts a lot easier. This isn't the only thing you need to do. You still need to go and click on the FX Blue links. It won't work here because that's a picture, but on the previous page the links are all active. So you go and click there and make sure that the results are still as shown in this table. The table is only updated every week, so it might become out of date by the time you've looked at it, but it does give you a point in time where there's an alignment of these 12 successful accounts. Now here's a link to all the accounts that are available for linking, and you can see the huge returns that they're making compared to the drawdowns that are possible. And here you can see the money back guarantee, and here are the details of the money back guarantee. So make use of the money back guarantee. As I mentioned earlier, that's an important element that we've introduced. If you are not already the proud user of the service, then here is how you do it. You just follow the instructions there. Essentially, you become a member of our paid forum. Once you're a member of the paid forum, you will get the receiving EA for free, and you can then participate and link to 3 accounts in the service. So of the 12 that we've presented, you can go through and find your 3 favorites. If you want to use a lot more accounts, we give you the opportunity to purchase a facility to trade more accounts. So there's no limitations. You can do a trial of the service, you can do it under a guarantee, and you can enjoy these great results that are being produced. What we've also done is we have a VPS service, and we have negotiated a 20% discount for our clients. We don't benefit financially from this arrangement. We have passed all the financial benefits onto the clients, and you can click on that banner and it will show you how you can get 20% off this VPS service. We are currently running a number of the listed accounts that run on the service on that VPS service. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned a little bit about what's important when you select accounts. The last 8 weeks, the profitability, the number of negative weeks, and the low current balance of open trades. Those are the key, most critical factors that you need to take into account to make a sound selection. You can then add more of your own factors to that to refine them even further. Links to anything discussed in this video will be in the description of the video. Sometimes the description hides away. You've got to click to show more, or in the very first comment of the video. So from me, Alex Deploy, have a great 2025 and cheerio.